Good afternoon. Welcome to our SMTV live show. We hope you had a great weekend and that your Monday is off to a fantastic start. I'm Duncan Gilman.
And I'm Mackenzie Murray.
I will admit to you, I watch a lot of Food Network. I do. I like all the shows. I don't cook that much, but I love especially the live Thanksgiving special.
I do. I love the Food Network, but I just get so hungry.
I do.
So
It does make me hungry to watch.
I just have to turn. No.
Thanksgiving is coming up this week on Thursday, and this is become an annual tradition. Food Network does a live Thanksgiving show where you can tweet in and Skype in your Thanksgiving questions.
Thanksgiving Live.
It's pretty cool, and they have all the stars of Food Network making different dishes at different stations, and Alton Brown goes around to the different stars and asks them these questions that you can Skype in or tweet in.
So it's like the stars make their special Thanksgiving dish, or they're collaborating all together.
They make their individual dishes, but they might collaborate on a particular question. If someone's calling in and says, how do I keep my turkey from getting dry? They may collaborate on the answer.
Oh, nice. I like that. I should have caught that. What was I doing? I was too busy watching Lifetime. Sunday.
Lifetime should do a how do I fix my Thanksgiving dinner.
Yes, they should. Lifetime, get on that.
It has some very dramatic themes to it.
I know.
Well, so it reminded me of what Butterball also does.
Oh, okay.
And they have a great Twitter feed. Butterball, of course, has their turkey talk line. But they're also doing some great things on Twitter, answering direct user questions. I mean, they're talking right here to users. You can certainly brine a thought. That's a question about, do you brine a turkey? Question here about deep frying a turkey. So I love that all these food-related organizations are really taking advantage of the holiday season and talking directly to their customers.
I think that's very smart, especially for first-time Thanksgiving cookers who have no idea what's going on, which would probably be me, but I would definitely tweet into Butterball and say, hey, I need help with my turkey. Can you help?
Absolutely. We're going to help you out with your social media projects and answer any questions that you have. Let us know what you're working on.
You can always email us your questions to questions@splashmediau.com, or you can tweet them by using the hashtag SMTV Questions.
So let's take some questions from our viewers. Ruth wrote to us, what is a dashboard?
Well, I mean, I don't really know what platform we're really working on, but a dashboard is just a simple overview of everything that's going on in your account. You know, there are a lot of social media tools that have like a all-in-one, making social media easy for you. If you're talking about WordPress, it's just a dashboard of an overview of what's going on in your blog, your comments, posts, what's going on in the news. They have little news widget clips and stuff like that. So
yeah, that's exactly what I would have answered too. A lot of the sites have what you might refer to as a dashboard, but you're right, WordPress does call theirs a dashboard. I pulled it up here, and it's got that nice overview that you mentioned. It's from here you can look at your posts, you can add a new post, different media links. It's just that main place where you can go do all these different social media actions, in this case, on your blog.
Yeah. Our next question is from Tony. Tony wants to know, do you have any incentive ideas to get Facebook fans on my page? You know,
Tony, I'm actually working on a campaign with a client right now to get people to click to for the client to actually donate to charity. So you could do this on Facebook or Twitter. You could either retweet this message and we'll donate $1 to a particular charity. Same thing on Facebook. For every like that we get, we'll donate a certain amount of money for a charity up to this amount or for this time period. Kind of an interesting way to go, especially now around the holidays.
I agree. I think definitely want to have a good incentive for people to want to come to your page and like it, and not only like it, but want to stay there. I know a lot of companies, a lot of brands have contests all the time, and they're trying to gain likes, and then once it's over, they want to click on like. But you want to make sure that you have an incentive that's going to keep your customers staying. I mean, it's pretty much simple as I can put it.
Absolutely, and that's the problem we sometimes run into when we do, an iPad giveaway or some giveaway that doesn't really have anything to do with the client itself.
Yes.
It's great, and maybe you actually are targeting people that are related to your industry or have an interest in your industry, but you got to have a reason for them to stay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, giving away an iPad is like amazing, but if it doesn't relate to your business, if not, then you might want to rethink your strategy a little bit.
Maybe. Yeah.
Also, you can do Facebook ads. I know we've been saying that for a couple of weeks. You can target these ads, and you can put simple copy in. Just say, if you like, Texas Rangers, or if you like Los Angeles Lakers, click like us, and we'll maybe give you some free loot or tickets or something like that. It just, you just have to work around it.
And I love the random act of kindness method too, where you can just pick people. I mean, this also, not only does it get around Facebook's rules and regulations about running contests directly on the timeline, but it also rewards the fans who actually comment and who participate.
Exactly.
Lakeisha wants to know, how can we engage followers for my wedding business using Instagram specifically?
Well, I think, one, using Instagram for your wedding business is very smart. I think it's, something that if you're not doing, you should be doing. You want to make sure that you have one person that's taking pictures. And I wanted to say this last week, but it is just as important to hashtag in a tweet as it is in Instagram. When you're hashtagging your pictures, you're tagging them. So you're tagging. If they click on it, it basically Instagram brings up a whole subcategory of you hashtag vanilla wedding cake, and it will say 100,000 photos of vanilla wedding cake. So you want to make sure that you have someone that's going to be there, attacking the campaign, engaging, talking back to users if they're going to comment. I know a lot of businesses and even celebrities that are on Instagram, sorry. They will write something and then they will never write back. I'll go and I'll scroll through and they never write back. So you want to make sure that you are engaging with your fans and your customers, and just, don't be a faceless company.
Right, and the benefit is, the advantage of doing that, a lot of the same functions apply on Instagram that apply on Twitter, which is interesting because Instagram is owned by Facebook. But a lot of the same functionality you'll find on Twitter, like the followers.
Yes.
That's one similarity, and also using hashtags. This is the new profile image on Instagram. This happens to be Taco Bell, but this is the profile function feature that Instagram is rolling out for a place to house all of your pictures.
Exactly. I mean, you can tell it's owned by Facebook. I mean,
it does look very similar. Yeah, you've got the cover image and the profile picture here. But another great possibility for a wedding business to have all of their photos in one place.
Definitely, and it has the cascading or the rotating images on the cover.
Yeah.
I think it's really smart with the new web design. Jimmy wrote to us, and he wants to know, what kind of group should I join for optimal relationship building if I'm in a fitness business? If I'm in the fitness business.
Right. I think that's one of the questions is what kinds of groups to join, and the other question is, what are the qualifications for each particular group, across the board? So who's involved in this group, but also how many people are already participating in this group? So you want to find a number, I think, in there that's, maybe in the hundreds or thousands, not millions of people, because I'm afraid, at least on LinkedIn, I'm afraid that your message might get lost.
Yeah, I think, if you definitely want to reach out and grab and build a nice relationship with other businesses, I think LinkedIn is a very smart way to go. But if you really want to reach out to your customers, that's just going to take a lot of research and just really dive in to see who is your industry, where are they, what are they doing, what are they talking about. So I think that on both parts, you're really going to have to take some time and just really research.
Yeah, on LinkedIn, and this was really easy to do. You just log into LinkedIn. I changed the setting here to groups, and I typed in fitness. So if your goal is to find industry relationships, this is a great way to do it. And just go through and find groups that might apply. But like you said, I think to reach out to customers, LinkedIn may not be where you'd want to start.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think LinkedIn is all around just a great place to just go and network. It's the networking of social media, I always say.
It is. It's that professional network, and it's still good to have in your arsenal.
Definitely.
Really good questions today. We want to thank you for making SMTV part of your day. For Splash Media, I'm Duncan Gilman.
And I'm Mackenzie Murray. Thanks for being with us, and have a great week. Gobble, gobble.